Good evening. The greatest strength of mankind rests in steadfast unity. Welcome to BMC News Live presented by Al Hilal Hospitals and Medical Centers English News. Myself, Shana Sultana, joining you with the daily news updates. Today's news in detail. Bahrain Comic-Con 2024 kicked off under the patronage of His Highness Sheikh Khalid bin Hamad Al Khalifa, first Deputy Chairman of the Supreme Council for Youth and Sports, Chairman of the General Sports Authority and President of the Bahrain Olympic Committee. The 5th edition of the Bahrain Comic-Con kicked off today at the Bahrain International Circuit. His Highness Sheikh Khalid's son, His Highness Sheikh Faisal bin Khalid bin Hamad Al Khalifa and His Highness Sheikh Abdullah bin Khalid bin Hamad Al Khalifa opened the Bahrain Comic-Con 2024 in the presence of senior guests and invitees. Minister of Tourism sparked mutual endeavors with Monaco delegation to boost tourism initiatives. Fatima Al-Sairafi, Minister of Tourism, convened a meeting with a delegation from the Principality of Monaco to discuss enhancing collaboration in the tourism and hospitality sectors and fostering stronger partnerships. The aim was to leverage shared experiences and exchange insights to bolster the tourism industry in both nations. At the beginning of the meeting, His Excellency, the Minister provided the delegation with an overview of the Kingdom of Bahrain's tourism strategy for 2022 to 2026. This strategy is designed to double the tourism sector's contribution to the GDP, diversify the tourism product, and attract a more diverse range of tourists. Bahrain and China held first round of political consultations. The Kingdom of Bahrain and the People of Republic of China yesterday held the first round of their political consultations. The session was co-chaired by Dr. Sheikh Abdullah bin Ahmed Al Khalifa, the Political Affairs Under Secretary at the Foreign Affairs Ministry, and Deng Li, Vice Minister of Foreign Affairs of China. The Political Affairs Under Secretary underlined Bahrain's keenness to strengthen and broaden its cooperation with China across the political, economic, scientific, cultural and technical fields to serve common interests. Transportation Ministry participated in an inaugural ITU's Youth Advisory Board meeting. Halima Mahmoud Ismail from the Telecommunications Directorate at the Ministry of Transportation and Telecommunications has participated in the inaugural meeting of the Youth Advisory Board of the International Telecommunication Union in Geneva upon an invitation from Doreen Bogdan Martin, ITU Secretary General. The meeting deliberated on empowering youth within the ITU scope, fostering collaboration between the Union and youth organizations and academic institutions and emerging technologies. Discussions also encompassed the global challenges and opportunities associated with artificial intelligence, emphasizing the establishment of international standards to ensure mutual operation and security, thereby fostering innovation. Now, we shall go for a short commercial break.
All your favorite products under one roof in Bahrain from our 14 branches at 27-year-old Megamart and Macromart. Bakery, fresh meat and fish, fruits and vegetables, sweets and snacks, ready-to-eat foods, dairy products, grocery or consumer goods. To have a wonderful shopping experience, please visit your nearest Megamart Macromart branch. Megamart and Macromart, full of goodness.
Welcome back. His Majesty the King returned to Bahrain after a visit to UAE. His Majesty King Hamad bin Al Khalifa returned to Bahrain yesterday after a visit to the United Arab Emirates, where he met with His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, President of the United Arab Emirates. During his visit, discussions covered the robust ties, cooperation and close coordination between the two countries as well as regional and international developments. Both sides expressed their hopes for positive outcomes and constructive decisions from the upcoming 33rd Arab Summit hosted by Bahrain on May 16 under the presidency of His Majesty King Hamad. Industry Minister received Chinese Ambassador to Bahrain. Abdullah bin Adil Fakhro, Minister of Industry and Commerce, received Ni Ruchi, the Chinese ambassador to Bahrain. During the meeting, Minister Fakhro underscored the strength of the relations between the Kingdom of Bahrain and China, emphasizing the importance of enhancing cooperation across various sectors, particularly in industry, commerce, and investment. The meeting covered several topics of common interest as well. At least 70 people are killed by flooding in Kenya as more rain is expected through the weekend. Flooding and heavy rains in Kenya have killed at least 70 people since mid-March, a government spokesperson said Friday, twice as many as were reported earlier this week. The East African country has seen weeks of heavy rains and severe flooding in Kenya's capital, Nairobi, as well as in the country's western and central regions. Japan announced plans to launch upgraded observation satellites on the new flagship rocket's third flight. Japan Space Agency announced Friday a plan to launch a major upgrade to its satellite imaging system as a new flagship rocket is put to the test for a third time. The Japan Aerospace Exploration Agency that an H-3 rocket will be launched from the Tanegashima Space Center on a southwestern Japanese island early afternoon on June 30, with a launch window that runs through the end of July. With this, we come to the end of today's news. Stay tuned for daily news updates in BMC News Live English at 7:30 p.m. Thank you so much for watching. Signing off, Shana Sultana. Good night.